Hello, everybody. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Alright, so I'm just sorting out my cards. We're gonna see if anyone shows up. It is pretty late. It's like 2 a.m. But either way, we're here. I'm here. And we are gonna do some readings. We are gonna do some chat. All of the good stuff. All of the good stuff. So let's see if anyone shows up, but I haven't been on live this late in a while, so I'm not sure how it will go. Alexa, volume 2. What's up, Amanda? How are you? How's it going? Hi, Neha. Hey guys, make sure you say hello, introduce yourself, let me know. You know, you could definitely post your questions in the chat. I'm doing well, thank you. So what was your question, Amanda? Is Kyron happy with the breakup? Neha, how long has it been since you guys broken up? That makes a difference, doesn't it? Oh man, only 7 days. Hey Kia. Will Jordan try to get back together? So, breakups. Man, those breakups are so devastating. I empathize with all of you guys. Will Jao and I reconcile? So, for those of you who are interested, if you have 10 to 15 minutes of your time and you would like to find out how to get on the list for a reading, let me know and I will guide you in the right direction. Okay? Amanda, will Ty ever try to okay, Amanda, will he ever try to contact you? And it's been a week. All right, so the both of you were in a relationship, correct? No. Okay. So, if the two of you were not in a relationship, but I guess you had some kind of falling out, right? You had an argument, or he's being stubborn, right? Did he block you? It's been months. Oh, I thought, weren't you the one that said it's been a week? Or it's been a week for someone else? Okay, so for months, that's, that's pretty hard, because your problem is very specific, right? So you were not in a relationship with this person. It's been months. So what's your purpose? Like, what's your goal? Do you just want him to contact you, or do you actually want to build something with this person? Let me know. Hey, Romika, I want to reconnect and see where it goes. Okay. Can I ask you a personal question? Well, actually, you know what? Don't tell me. It's okay. I already know. I already know. It's okay. I've I already know. But Amanda, right? Amanda, if you would like me to do a full reading for you and this person, I am available. The list is open. So let me know if you are interested. Hey Tiffany, will I be with Damien? Were you and Damien ever together? How much? So this is gonna be a TikTok live message, and my readings are $10 to $15. I'm sorry, 10 to 15 minutes, and it's gonna be $30. Okay. Yes, somewhat. Okay, what do you mean by somewhat? So you were together, but you were not sure about his true intentions? He never actually committed to you? On and off? I get that. I'm sorry. So you on and off, yeah. So how long has it been since the last time you've spoken to him? Hey Janet, does Joseph want to reconcile? Um, Adam, is my marriage over with Sarah? Welcome, welcome guys. About a couple of weeks ago. Okay. So that's pretty fresh. I can definitely look into that situation. So a lot of questions. I appreciate all of the questions, but I do want to point out that if you would like me to give you a full depth, in detail reading, there is a link in the bio. It's called TikTok live message, which is basically my full reading that I'll be able to give you on your situation. Hey P, how are you? Oh my god, that picture is crazy. Trish, will Tamika come back? Is she cheating? Is she cheating? So the two of you are not together anymore, but you would like to know, is she cheating or has she ever cheated? I'm doing great, thank you. Hey D, does NP want to reconcile? So reconciliations, that's a pretty common theme, when people break up, a lot of, like, even if you break up on bad terms, people still want to be able to know if there's any possibility to reconcile, which I specialize in no contact and reconciliation readings. So if you would like me to look into your situation, will you reconcile with this person, what the future holds? And when I do my readings, I like to describe the dynamic between the two of you so you can learn from this reading, so you can learn about yourself and about your person, so it's easier to reflect back on what exactly went wrong between the two of you. Um, and then in the future, if you do reconcile, you'll know how to approach the situation better. You will be prepared, right? You will have your strategy that I will share with you if you do get a reading. If you decide if that's something that you would like to just have under your wing, right? Um, so, will I and Sam be okay? Are you and Sam together or what's going on? Hi, Trish. Will Tamika come back? Is she seeing someone else? I don't know. I have to look into your situation, right? This is a good time for those of you who are, taking a break from your person or in silence with your person. I would take advantage of like getting to know yourself and reconnecting with yourself and finding out some of these answers, right? So you can know how your person feels, know what they're thinking, but also the focus is you. The focus is to make sure that you get to know who you are as a person, right? And my readings provide that. You're my priority. Like all of my clients, when they come to me, I want to make sure that I cater to you, right? First and foremost. It's not so much about the other person. It's all about you because you are in charge and in control of your life. And I want you, and I know a lot of times after a breakup, you may feel confused. You may feel like you lost a part of yourself. You don't know where to begin, where to start to feel that love for yourself. Okay? Why Jalen blocked me? Because you had just been rejected, right? By someone that you truly loved. So it's very hard to reconnect with yourself. So I definitely empathize. But for those of you who are interested, the link is in the bio. Okay. I think I missed some of the comments. My apologies. Let me know. Make sure you drop your comments below. Amanda, how are you, Amanda? Is it over with Cyrus and I? Were you and Cyrus together? Excuse me. I think I must have missed some of the comments. But let me know your comments below or your questions, any of the questions that you may have. And for those of you who are just joining in, welcome. Hi, Rebecca. How's it going? Is Terry ego keeping him from reaching out? That's a great question. That's a great question. I love that question. A lot of times that can be true. For your specific situation, I can look into that. I am available. Now, how long has it been since you guys have not had any communication? When was the last time you've spoken to him? Uh, 1 week, right? So that's pretty fresh. 9 days actually. Okay, you're counting down the days, so I know it's fresh on your mind, and I totally get that, and I resonate with that. And those are the type of questions you actually want to ask yourself. You know, ego. Is it ego, or, you know, is it something else? But I can tell you right now, 9 times out of 10, it's something different. There's a reason why people do the things they do. You know, there's patterns to people and etc. So I am offering full readings right now if you are interested, okay? The link is in a bio, and it's called TikTok Live Message. Janet, is there still... Sorry, Janet, would you... Is there still a chance for me and Greg get back together? Janet, I can look into that. I can look into that. Wow, Danny, that's very specific. Is Eric talking to someone on the 9th floor? Like relationship talking. So you have some suspicion? Are you and Eric still together? You guys are together, obviously. Yes, okay. If you have any suspicion of infidelity, I can look into that, right? Because there's emotional infidelity, like they could be just talking. He could be developing feelings, but there's also could be something that's physical, right? It usually starts with emotional intimacy, as you know, and then it progresses into something that's more spicy. But if you would like me to confirm or deny, see what's going on, I am available for a reading. Just get comfortable. So let me know. All right, Danny. I'm here. We're hanging out. We're chatting. We're catching up. I'm not going anywhere. So if you would like me to look into your situation, let me know. All right. Okay, and thank you. All right, you're welcome. So my full readings that I offer are like 15 to 20 minutes. I answer any of the follow-up questions that you may have. And the link is in the bio. It's called TikTok Live Message. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. So the reason why I actually quite enjoy, like if you had noticed, if you've been checking my page out, I've been posting no contact type of readings. And the reason why I've been enjoying that and actually been specializing in that is because I think post-breakup is the perfect time to reflect on yourself. You know, there's so much to learn about yourself after you have a breakup. So, you know, I would say it's a great time to take advantage of all of those fresh wounds that you have, to be able to uncover what's really underneath it all. Okay. Thank you for the follow. Should I invest this month? Depends what type of investing you're looking into. Depends if you have any experience with that, right? But any career choices, decisions, financial investment, and etc., I can definitely look into that for you. Okay, the list is open. Are you guys able to hear me well? How is my audio? Just want to make sure. Audio is good. Okay, thank you, thank you. Some people, without even asking, come straight into the house of the heart. Yeah, that's because you keep the door open. I don't know, is that a good thing or a bad thing? You tell me. Hey Mystery, how are you? Hey Alexandra. Uh will me and DJ get married? Mystery, are you and DJ together right now? You guys in a relationship? How long has it been? Arpana, thank you for the follow. Arpana, will Siraj talk to me? So for those of you who are interested, the list is open for the readings. It's in the bio. It's called TikTok Live Message. Okay, 5 months. That's pretty early, you know. 5 months. Yeah, actually, that's a good time to start asking. Because like 5 and 6 months is usually like a sweet spot, you know. A lot of people think or say that it takes at least 2 years, but I don't believe in that. I think that people know right away. People know right away. It doesn't take 2 years. Right. It's like if you're not able to make the relationship work within the first 6 months or so, you're not ready to, you know, commit. Maybe you'll never be ready. Thank you for the follow. Hey Lexi. Ooh, if I pursue music, will I be successful? Lexi, that's great. I love anything music. Just love it. Have you done any music before? Is this something totally new to you, or you've done it, you've dabbled here and there, and then you want to be able to get back into it? Thank you for the follow. So for those who are asking questions, I do appreciate your questions, but I do want to let you know, if you are interested in a full reading by me, the link is in the bio and it's TikTok Live Message. Okay? So that way, you know, I'll be able to give you a full reading, detailed. I'm very detailed and then you know, a lot of people hesitate. They think that either they have a fear of finding out the truth or knowing the answers that they may not like to hear. But I always say truth, even though sometimes it's sour, it's always the best medicine, because once you face the truth, once you face your fears, there's nothing stopping you, right? You'll know what to do, you'll know what to say with your person, you'll know how to behave, you'll know yourself at the end of the day, right? Also, a lot of times people have a hard time identifying exactly how they feel or what they should do. That's why the readings that I provide, I make sure that, you know, I give you the details about yourself as well, so you'll be able to learn some things about yourself. All right. Samke, can I get my money, which we invested from school? I'm not sure what that question means.
Anchorage has the best of Alaska.
I'll be very honest with you. It sounds like you got scammed, maybe. I don't know. Hey, Artsy, can I ask a question? Yeah, absolutely. What's your question?
Remarkable cultural experiences and easy access to tons of natural spaces.
What's your question?
This is the year for a trip to Alaska. Your adventure begins at Anchorage.net.
Nicole hosts Easter every year. That's why she shops
Is
at BJ's
Valentino still in love with me? Hey, Olivia, how's it going?
Candy and 5 dozen eggs.
I've got a lot of
Alexa, volume 1.
She knows she can save big.
Will me and Swag reconcile? Is Swag a real name? Is that the government name? That's pretty cool.
Visit bjs.com/Easter coupon for details. BJ's.
Are you giving me an alias? Oh, Swagata. So reconciliations. Thank you so much for the roses, guys. I appreciate it. Reconciliations, you know, if the two of you are in no contact or it's on and off relationship, I specialize in those type of readings. So if you would like me to look in depth, provide you a full reading, the link is in the bio. Okay. Martina, will she break up our relationship? Alex, are you asking about a third-party situation? Is that what you're asking? So for those who has had a recent breakup, who's, you know, having a limited relationship with your person, you're on and off, you're trying to figure out what's going on, I am available for readings. I'm on the live specifically to be able to give you these readings, so I would take advantage of that. Hey Lupe, will my long distance boyfriend of 4 years contact me after 2 weeks no contact? Thank you for details. I would love to look into that for you. If you are interested, let me know and I'll tell you how to get on the list. So long distance, that's 4 years long distance. That's commendable. You have a lot of patience. You and your ex have a lot of patience. I think definitely long distance could work. You know, like it's not, I don't know, it depends. It depends. Depends how frequently you see each other, you know, all of that. Depends how old you are. Like if you are young, I feel like it's, you know, it's okay, but Marlu, will Juan and I ever be together again? Hey Marlu, how's it going? Hey Jessica, how are you? Will Douglas reconcile with me? Jessica, how long has it been since you guys spoken to each other last time? Okay. So 1 week is actually a crucial time because you don't want to make the wrong move, right? And you know that you're not the one that should be reaching out. So if you would like me to help you navigate the situation better, to make sure if you do reconcile with this person, it's the ball will be in your court, right? Like it'll be on your terms. It will be from a place of power, not from desperation, right? That you still have your integrity intact and your self-respect. Let me know it, and I can look into that for you. The list is open for readings if you are interested. Okay. Will I be finally in a relationship with the right woman? Well, that depends on what you consider the right woman to be. Like, what's it depends, right? So I have to look into and see what type of person you are. Sometimes we think our type, I don't know, I'm sure you've heard this 1,000 times, that our type is not the right person for us. Okay? So I have to look into that. Hey Nadine, does James miss me? Are you and James in no contact? Hey Kim, does my new coworker Brian has a crush on me? Ooh, I love that question. A little work crush? A little work crush? Okay. All right, Kim. I see what's going on. Oh, he gets nervous when he sees you. Yeah, what type of nervous though? What type of nervous? I have to look into that, Kim. If you would like me to do a reading, let me know. Hey, Tolland. I just saw him earlier. Yeah, enjoy it. Enjoy it. But if you would like me to confirm, because a lot of times people are just awkward, man. Like you don't know. Hey, Lauren. How much is it? So my full readings are $30. It's in depth. Any follow-up questions you have, I will answer. My purpose is to make sure that you have all of your answers, right? Is it yes or no? So I see a lot of readers on here that do yes and no. And, more power to them. I'm someone who likes to talk. I'm someone who likes to give you details. And I want to make sure that my clients, someone who actually want to know more than yes or no. They want to know why. They want to know how, what, when, and where. The behind the scenes of it all. It's not just like a quick confirmation. And then also, you have a very kind energy. Thank you. And also, like, if you ever, okay, let me not, because I feel like I'm gonna speak on others, and I didn't want to do that. So let me not do that. Timelines, yeah. You want to know, like, timeline, if he does have a crush on you, how long it'll take him to step up to the plate. We can do that. Hi, so for those of you who are asking questions, Apple Pay, I believe so. So I use the Stan Store, and it's like website secured. So I'm sure they accept all of that. Okay. Yeah. Yes, Lauren. So if you guys, if you navigate to my main profile, right, my main page where the link is in the bio, it's called TikTok Live Message. I mean, unlimited questions, not until like 5 a.m. right? Um, Usually like 5 to 7, honestly. Like it's a conversation. Yeah. Like if you and I would prefer if we stay on the same topic though. Right? So so that way we could tackle one task at a time. I'm down to do it. Okay. Once you able to purchase that, um, let me know in the comments. I should get a notification, but just in case if I don't, just let me know in the comments and I will get started for you. Lauren, same thing. If you would like to get on the list, let me know. So it's not free yes or no questions because I do not do just yes or no. I do full in-depth readings. Okay, that's just the way I am and that's the way I go. I'm not a quickie type of person. Diana, will Juan and I last? um Diana, so you and Juan are in a relationship? Hey Connie, will me and my ex-husband get back together? We've been talking. Okay. So the two of you are divorced, correct? Separated, divorced? Divorced, okay. And are there any mutual children? Okay. Yeah, and the two of you are talking. I mean, that's a positive sign. Um, if you would like me to look into that, and if you want me to help you navigate the situation better, because a lot of times if we take a break, separation, divorce, I mean, there are some things that are very important for you to realize and to do, certain steps that you have to take in order that make sure that when you come back together the foundation is stable, right? Okay. Hey, is this going to... Hey Kim, thank you. I saw. I appreciate it. Um, but just to quickly wrap up the person with the divorce, if you would like me to look into your situation, let me know. I am available for readings right now. Okay? Let me know and I will guide you. I will let you know how to get on the list. Right now, I am going to do Kim and Brian reading. Right, Kim? So we're going to look into this work situation. We're going to see what is this guy Brian really all about. How can I get one? So the link is in the bio and it's called TikTok Live Message. Do you need his birthday? If you want, you could give me your both signs. But usually I just I read the cards and then I use my wisdom, all of my knowledge. We're gonna get into all of that, okay? He's March 2nd, 1990, okay. And you are? I have a feeling are you, Sabina, why are you spamming my channel? What is going on? What is BC? What does that even mean? Let me just... Okay. Alright, Kim. Did you tell me your birthday yet, Kim? So he's a March baby. Alright. Very youthful energy. He has a very youthful energy. Just like I thought. Just like I thought that you were gonna be... Okay. You're a Leo. Okay. Thank you, Tristan. I saw Tristan. All right. So he has a very youthful energy, right? You need someone who's always on the go, who's always determined, passionate, playful. But you're also underneath all of that passion. You need someone who's very attuned to their feelings. And he literally can read your mind. So he knows that you're into him, okay? He knows because he's someone who's very good at picking up signs. He's very romantic, okay? So this is someone who loves a good romance. This is someone when they like somebody, right? Yes. They will show it to them in romantic ways. So like in small ways. It's not going to be... I could also see him being grandiose about it. But given the fact that this is a work situation, right? He still has to be mindful of that. Okay? So I do see, he's definitely not indifferent to you. He definitely feels a certain way for you, okay? I could definitely see him like just home alone, thinking about you, recollecting, reminiscing of what had happened on a prior shift, okay? So you're definitely on his mind, okay? But before he moves forward, he knows there are some things that he needs to figure out about himself, okay? Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. He looks like a sweetheart. Yeah, he is. So you also have to be very careful with him because he's very sensitive, like in a good way. He's not like someone... I love his voice. You're so cute again. You're making me shy. So you have to be really sensitive with him. Like he's a very sensitive guy, not like in a bad way, not like, oh, but you see bikers, like all of those tough guys, they're such a softie on the inside, right? So he has that special warm, like gooey center inside of him, and I think he's ready to give it to you. Like, he's ready to... I think you would be someone that can open up his heart for you. Okay. So let's see. He loves the fact that he doesn't feel like you need him. You know, he loves the fact that you don't seem desperate. That you have like a different approach to the way that you talk to him, right? To the way that you flirt with him. That you're not afraid to sometimes be quiet with him, sometimes just be yourself, be, outgoing, outspoken. So he likes these different parts of you and he's ready to accept that. Okay? And, he does see the future with you. He still has to get to know you. He still is trying to, there might be parts of him that because he's been hurt in the past, because of his heart and the way that he approaches situations, right now he wants to make sure that he makes the right choice. He can see parts of you that you would take care of his heart and you would take care of this relationship, but he also wants to approach it more logically. Okay. We work in a trucking company. It's my dad's. Okay, and I'm the dispatcher. Okay. I feel like he's curious about me. He's definitely curious. I mean, he has feelings for you. Okay, it's mutual. So the two of you are, it's a mutual, ongoing tension. He's very much attracted to you, right? You make him feel grounded. He's someone that likes to be up in his head a lot, but you're someone who's able to ground him and kind of like bring him back into reality, and he loves that. Like, he loves just spending time with you. Okay. So for those who are asking questions or have questions, the list is open. I have Tristan next. So if you would like to go after Tristan, the link is in a bio and it's called Live TikTok Message. Okay. Now, this is how it has to be. You will have to approach him first. You don't have to pursue him. You don't have to chase him, but you will have to be more vocal about liking him. Okay? It's like the two of you know that you like each other, but he's waiting for you to approach. You are in a better, you're in a better situation as far as, well, you have to make it happen. Yeah, it's always about work. So you have to be smart about it. And my advice to you would be just literally be yourself, which you already are, but you have to be more strategic about it. And remember, you have all the power. If it's your dad's company, if it's your father's company, he can't really approach you, right? Because it's just, it wouldn't seem right. But you have more power to approach him. Of course, without, being, how do I say this, creepy, right? You still want to be able to respect his boundaries and his space. All you have to do is just hint at the fact that you do see him more than a friend. That's it. You just have to give him a little hint. He will feel it. He'll know right away. I miss him already. I love that feeling. Like when you first meet someone that you really love, like not love, but like you like, that's the best feeling in the world. So use your strength use your strategy, use your passion, use your charismatic personality to reel him in. Just keep giving him hints and he will get it, and the conversation will flow naturally and it will progress to something more than just a work situation. It will be organic, okay? You will have to be patient with it, okay? It has to be gradual, because, you know, he doesn't want to risk his job, obviously. He doesn't want to overstep. He's still on the fence if he wants to do this or not. You know, he still is thinking about it. So what I want you to do is I want you to share different parts of you and different hobbies, and just share what you like to do outside of work and see if that aligns. And then, you know, if there's something that the both of you enjoy doing outside of work, you know, it could be like a hobby that you do. And then maybe it's something that he wants to do as well. And that's your in, you know? That's your hook. And the two of you can do it together. You definitely want to start it off as a friendship though, okay? Friendship first. There's going to be a lot of feelings underneath it all, but don't talk about feelings yet. Don't go there yet. You know, you have to. This is someone who's going to open up very slowly, okay? So it's like the opposite of what you are and the opposite of what you're used to. But he's someone who likes to take his time. Okay? But I can definitely confirm there are feelings for you. And, you know, there's definitely, the two of you definitely will have something. It could be a short-term or a long-term relationship, depending on how you approach it and how it goes. There's definitely a potential, okay? Let me know if you have any follow-up questions. And Tristan, are you still here? Yes, okay, perfect. Hopefully, fingers. I promise you, it's gonna be great. Just, if you follow what I had said, and you just be genuine about it, right? It will be great. And I think the two of you make a great couple. But you have to be more strategic, okay? All right, Tristan, can I please have your question in the chat? Thank you, thank you. So for those who are interested in a reading, the list is open. And it's called TikTok Live Message. So right now we're gonna do Tristan. Just waiting for the question. Hi, how are you? Timbalachua? Thank you for the follow. I'm doing well, thank you. Okay, perfect. I remember now. Well, my husband and I... Ooh, oh my goodness. Okay. Well, my husband and I get a divorce if we aren't able to conceive again or convince again. Just want to make sure I'm understanding that. So, are you asking me about anything to do with pregnancy? Conceive. Okay, so As far as health, I will not be able to answer that because that's, not my place. But I will tell you if your marriage holds, how it will play out. Okay, so I can definitely confirm or deny if there will be any breakup. Can I ask what's making you why what's making you say that if you don't conceive again that the two of you will break up? I'm just wondering. Okay, so the last time was 10 years ago. So that's pretty common, and I know how hard it can be. We have one son, okay. I know how hard it can be. Um, so what happens in so what's happening in your situation, in your relationship, right? There's a lot of tension between the two of you. You have a very complicated relationship, right? Not a lot of people are able to understand it. Not a lot of people know about what goes on behind the scene, right? So you carry a lot of stuff either from your childhood or from your past relationships into this marriage, and it is affecting the outcome, right? And I can tell you that your husband loves you no matter what, okay? He doesn't see you as someone who's just not able to do something that you would like to do, like have a child, okay? He doesn't. I can definitely sense that you may look at yourself as a failure, okay? And you're not, okay? I just want you to know that you're not a failure. Um, your worth, the way that your husband sees you, the way that your husband sees your worth is not tied down to having a child or not, okay? Um, this is someone who, your husband, right? This is someone who's gonna love you no matter what. All right, no matter how much the ups and downs the two of you may have, you guys have been through hell. You guys know each other in and out. You guys know each other's secrets, fears. It's like this, you're a bonded. It's a very bonded type of relationship. I don't want to say trauma bond. I don't want to say soul tie. Those are not my words. That's not something that I use. When I say bonded, I mean it in a good way. Because in order to really bond to a person, they have to know your shadows. Okay, so you know your husband's shadows, and your husband knows your shadows. And he knows that your fear of not being able to conceive, you know, it makes you question your own worth. Okay? Maybe what I'm seeing also is that sometimes your husband struggles with being able to communicate and show you how much he appreciates you. Okay? So that's something that he has to work on by himself, on his own. I do see you trying to tell him that there are some things that you would like to hear from him more or get from him more affirmations, more reassurance. But I do see that his intentions for you are really genuine. He's he does love you, okay? He does love you. He does want to be with you no matter what. He's just not someone who's, he can be very quick with his tongue, okay? He's very blunt, very honest. He does regret saying all of the harsh things. Sometimes he can say a lot of harsh things towards you in the heat of a moment, okay? When the two of you have arguments, right? So he can lash out at you like verbally. That's definitely his style. And but you're still someone who's able to overcome that. You understand where it's coming from. And you forgive him. You don't take it personally, right? So it works. It works, okay? But just keep reminding yourself and just know, and I'm here to let you know, that your worth is not tied down to that. And the reason why your marriage is rocky sometimes, it's not because the lack of children or the lack of being able to conceive. It's really comes down to communication style. You're actually more significant in this relationship than your husband is. He feels less significant. He feels like he doesn't have much to offer to you. I don't know if you make more money than him, or it's like something, he feels like he's more, like you're more on the top of things, and he just kind of dragging behind. Okay, so that's why he lashes out at you sometimes. That's why he feels like he needs to prove himself, to be a man. Yeah, so if you would like it to improve, I can tell you what to do. Let me know if you would like me. Yeah. So I made more money than him this last year, and I take care of the kids' house with no help. So that's the thing. You know, in this type of situation, the best thing you want to do is allow him to help you. Okay. You have to. You have to allow him to help you with the kids. All right? Because he's used to not having to. Have you looked into marriage counseling or counseling for yourself? Because a lot of times it cannot be fixed overnight. This is something that you will have to have an ongoing consultation with someone that can help you in the family matters. Because if you keep going down that route, right, you're just taking care all of by yourself, you don't have anything left for yourself. You're giving it all to your children, and you're resenting your husband for it, and your husband is resenting the fact that you're not allowing him to take care of his children. So now the two of you are butting heads, and you spewing hate at each other, and it's only driving you apart further. So someone has to stop and change the pattern. And I think it's going to be you. It seems like you want to make the change. Okay? So if you want to see the change in your husband, it has to start with you. I would definitely look into marriage counseling, even for yourself, like individually. I will do anything at this point. Yeah, and you still have time, because you still have a great foundation with your husband, and the two of you know each other like no one else has. You have history, you have a mutual child But you do need to have like an ongoing counseling with someone. I am open to one-on-one, if you are, if you would like me to just talk to you a few more times to be able to just get more in depth in the situation. But this is not something that I can do in one reading because it's so layered and complex, and yeah, there's ways around it, and there's definitely a way out of it. Okay, I would like that. Okay, let's schedule one-on-one. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. What's your time, like your time zone? What's your time zone? I would like to know how will my 2026 end. Recently lost my job last month. I'm sorry to hear that. Pacific, okay. So I'm Eastern time. We can definitely, okay. Would you able to send me a DM? Friday I can do morning to early afternoon. Does that work for you? If not, yes, okay, perfect. So, are you able to DM me and I will send you the link? We can do like a video or we can do audio, whatever you feel more comfortable with. And we'll do it this Friday. Okay? Thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you. We will work it out. We'll DM you. Absolutely. Thank you so much for doing that. And as soon as I get off, I will check. Because I'm trying to... I don't know if anyone else would like a reading. I'm still here. I'm still available. If not, I will be wrapping up. Kevin, who should I go out with? Okay, Kevin. Interesting. All right. So who should you go out with, Christina or Nicole? Which one is better for me? First of all, I love the fact that you're keeping your options open. That's the way to do it. So you're already approaching it in the right way. Thank you. It was such an honor and pleasure to do a reading for you. And I'm looking forward to speaking with you on Friday, okay? Thank you. Thank you. Have a blessed night. Kevin, are you still here? So Nicole or Christina, so you are keeping your options open, which is great. So you are already on the right path. If you would like me to look into which one is better, which one is more your speed, okay? You need someone that's your speed, that's up to your speed. I am available for a reading, Kevin. Okay? And I provide full readings. So I answer your initial question, then I answer any follow-up questions that you may have about the situation. And if you would like me to let you know how to get a reading, let me know. Javel, will Tassie get over the conversation we had about my confidence? Ooh, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. When did you have this conversation? Excuse me. Okay, yesterday. So you had a conversation with this person about your confidence, and you would like to know if they will get over it. So it seems like you might have had an argument. Or you might have said some things that you kind of regret. If you would like me to look into that in your dynamic with your person, with this specific person, let me know. I am available for a reading. Okay, I'm still here. I'm gonna stick around for a few more to see if anyone would like a reading. Okay. Hey, Pills. I broke up with someone I love, but they haven't reached out. So, reconciliation, right? If you would like to know if you had made a mistake of breaking up with someone that you truly love and care about, and you impulsively did something that you regret, and you would like to know what to say or what not to say, what to do or what not to do with your specific person in order to reconnect with them in the best way possible, I am available for a reading. So the link is in the bio. If for those of you who are interested, just listening, tuning in, if you still want to be able to get on the list, I'm still here for a few more minutes. And to get on the list, it's called TikTok live message. Okay? TikTok live message, and then I'll be able to look into your situation. Okay? Thank you, lady. Thank you, Lady G. All right. So we're gonna hang around, see if anyone would still like to get on the list. Hey Alicia, how's it going?
Keep your music flowing. Download your favorite tracks and listen to them ad-free with Spotify Premium. Hit play on 3 free months now and cancel anytime.
All right.
Always on the lookout for new tunes? Spotify Premium lets you explore a catalog of millions of songs with high-quality audio.
So, guys, let me know if anyone would like a reading. I'm gonna hang around to make sure that I do provide the reading for those who are interested. Okay. I'm good, thank you. Ooh. Thank you, Holly. I'm good, thank you. Just a bit stressed out with the wedding planning. Okay, congratulations. When is the wedding? My phone is so far away this time. I usually have it closer, but it's okay. Thank you for the heart me. When is the wedding? Oh, that's gonna be like a perfect weather, I think. 20 June. Not too hot, not too cold. Hey, Holly. Does Thomas have any thoughts of coming back to me? No contact. Holly, how long has it been? How long are you in no contact for with your person? Okay. So a week, it's a very critical time because usually like it determines which way it's going to go. Distance but it has been like 3 weeks since we last met. Okay, so you've only had communication virtually, but like in person, it's been 3 weeks. Am I understanding that correctly? Yes, okay. Okay. Can you keep going about the week and shifts? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Um, Holly, if you would like me to look into your situation, so 3 weeks since the last time you've seen each other, and 1 week ceased all contact. I mean, obviously there's a pattern that's happening. Um, and you would like to know if you will ever talk to this person, or you would like to know if you will actually get back together. So you would like to know if he will contact you, or if the two of you will have a relationship. Both, okay. Um, will Theo contact me soon? Okay, so the same type of question. So I do specialize in reconciliation readings, no contact readings. And I am available for readings right now. If he will contact me, reach out soon since we are on a pause. Okay. Was it a mutual pause? Justine, will I marry the next couple of years? Great question. But for those who are inquiring about like no contact, reconciliation, as you have seen, the content I specialize in is usually no contact readings because I empathize with the heartbreak that you are going through. I know how devastating no contact is, especially when there's so much confusion, you feel like you can't concentrate, you want to know the answers. And I'm someone, when I give you the reading, not only will I give you the answer, but I will give you strategy on how to best approach the situation, okay? Because you want to make sure you have your integrity intact, your self-respect intact, and you want to have the best outcome possible, right? Yes, yeah. So, Holly, if you would like me to point you how to, or to let you know how to get a reading, to be able to get on a list, let me know. I'm still here, I'm still available. I will hang around to make sure that I can give you the reading, okay? Does my ex see someone? Are you asking, is your ex moving on? Okay. How long has it been, John? I need hope. What kind of hope? There's different types of hopes. Like, hope is not linear. Five months, okay. So no contact 5 months. That's a significant amount of time. But usually what happens is that's when people reconcile. But if you would like me to look into your situation, but I don't know about your situation, right? It depends on the dynamic. So there's a very high chance of reconciliation, but I don't know until I look into your situation, John. So if you have 10 to 15 minutes, I can do a full reading for you, okay? Will me and Lily get together? What do you mean get together? Are you guys just friends right now? Good, okay. John, do you happen to know how to get to the main page so you can see the link in the bio? Do you know how to navigate that? Like relationship wise. Okay. So are you guys just friends right now? How long have you known this person? As a red? Hey Ashley. Will Devin reach out to me? We are currently in no contact. No ma'am. Okay, so you have to make sure you follow me, John. Please follow me first. Because the only reason why I'm asking you to follow me is so you're able to find me. But it should take you back anyway. So you want to click on my profile picture. I'm not sure which site it's on. My profile name. And it takes you to my main page. And in there you'll see the link. It's called Stan Store. And you want to click on live TikTok message. And once you're able to purchase that, I will be able to do a reading for you, okay? I'm waiting for a job. Okay. I wish you the best. What type of job are you looking for? So are you... Hi, Bruno. All right. It seems like I think we might be done for tonight. So thank you so much for all who've been hanging out with me. Thank you for those who did readings with me. It was an honor. It was my pleasure. I'm always thankful for anyone who allows me to read their energy, to look at their dynamics. And I will see you next time. I will be getting off. If you are interested in receiving a message from your person, if you are interested in having a closure with your person, receiving that closure from your person, I do provide those services. They are in my bio. So the message from your person, you just fill out a few questions just so I get an accurate read on your situation, and then you'll be able to receive the message within 24 to 48 hours. Closure for your person, that's for those who are ready to move on or just would like to get a closure, even though they're not ready to move on. Maybe that message will help you move on. And same thing, you just fill out a few questions, and it's going to be an audio message that will be delivered to your email within 24 to 48 hours, okay? A driver job. Awesome. Driver job is always in high demand, okay? Thank you for the follow. All right, guys, so I am going to wrap up. I appreciate each and one of you. I feel like I've been talking forever. And yeah, I'll see you until next time. Bye.